130.
Varjevan has removed all in over Sagstrom, but it's left Brolin with a massive decision. And Parga, is he going to pass?
Absolutely no winner.
It's a huge difference.
He's actually going to be a tremendous nick with the two queens because little does he know
How many kings are out?
3 kings have been passed already, or 3 kings have turned up in other people's hands. But this is one of those plots. You know, the King Jack could have got himself into terrible trouble. The King 10 suited could definitely have got into trouble. The 7-8 offsuit, in Irish hands, the 7-8
Brolin's passed it! He's passed the queens! And this is dire for Sweden! Sagstrom in terrible shape against the ace-king.
2. Okay.
Brolin could have taken all the chips with the queens, although there's still 5 cards to come here, Parg.
It probably still wasn't the best pass of all time. You know, sometimes you got the queens, you just got to shut up and deal.
Eric Sagstrom is all in. Varjevan has some chips behind, but this pot could level things 2-2 unless a 10 hits the board. And everyone watching intently to see how Brolin's queens would have done as well. Ace King still leading. Sagstrom's life left hanging on a 10 right now. That card good for Germany. And if this ace king holds, it'll be a huge pot for the German hopes here. Ace king wins. And Parg. Eric Sagstrom going down, but the real story here, that Brolin could have had all the chips.
The 2 guys are voting for your team. Go ahead first.
So, Eric Sagstrom all in with the king 10 from the button. Varjevan found the ace king. It held up from start to finish. Ace high beating king high and taking this match 2-2. Well, Eric, one of those nights so far. Every time it seems like you had a hand, someone else had something bigger.
Yeah, there's not much I could do about it, but I felt that my game wasn't as good as last time, so I have no complaints.
You got into a lot of pots with your compatriot, Thomas Brolin, and now he's got the chips. How is he playing?
He's a monster, but what more can I say?
It's 2-2 right now. What does Sweden have to do to win?
I think that Thomas is actually playing really good. He made a very tough fold right now, but otherwise I think that he might have a really good chance of winning this. I have all the faith in him. Semi-final seat up for grabs, and there's semis here. 4 players left. It's 2-2. Both captains still in the march. Nerves a twingling. It's jittery, but it's all to play for.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
Just 2 left on the home team. Just a deuce of braces in the wayside. It's Germany versus Sweden. Varjevan with that play, Parg has taken the chip lead.
And probably the German captaincy.
177,000, and all of a sudden now, the German team together has more than half the chips in play. They've come back quite strong.
Raise all in.
Ken Leonard has found a 10 jack and decided to move. He wants the 20,000 in the German blinds, and jack 10.
91,000 total. Pass.
It's a raise of 81. Oh, ace king!
Oh, I think this is an automatic call from Tony.
This could be the end of the Swedish captain. I mean, he's got live cards, Parg, but he'll be on the ropes.
Well, he'll be on the ropes, but he's not as much trouble as you might think he would be. The fact that Thomas has actually passed to Jack makes...
Call.
Yeah.
Varyavan calls. He didn't think too long. Ace king, plenty good.
Well, you know, like it's only about a 2-to-1 shot. I mean, like, you know, like first of all you have to get called, and then you have to miss the 2-to-1 shot.
Sorry.
I've never seen the German lose this end of the proposition before, but I mean, hope springs eternal.
Well, this is very significant. The Swedish captain is all in. Varyavan got some chips back. But if a 10 or jack doesn't come, it's going to start looking dire for Sweden. And that pot, flop, no help. Ken Leonard has run into a buzzsaw here, Parg. He needs 6 cards in the deck. Varyavan on the verge of taking his team through. And that king has ended it. Ken Leonard is drawing dead. Silence on the table. The 2 Swedish stars have gone down. It is up to Thomas Brolin right
It's all
now
down to Thomas.
to take Sweden through. Germany looking poised to roll on. Leonard moved all in, and with the ace-king, Varyavan had but to call. The king on the turn ended it. And Sweden down to 1 man.
Ken, it looks like you ran into a buzzsaw there.
Yeah, what can I say? It just wasn't my day. I couldn't get any hands, and when I got to see the flops, I couldn't flop anything. It just wasn't my day.
Well, there's been a different hero in every team, every match, and right now, all eyes on Thomas Brolin. What does he have to do?
Well, he played very good so far, so I have faith in him. He just needs to keep on playing hard, because those Germans, they race a lot.
Well, Jesse, the one thing that I have found out over time is like when you get to play for your national team, the money doesn't matter anymore.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen it since this tournament started. And what a tournament it's been so far. And every indication is going to be a stormer.
Thomas will probably make this 30,000. He's got 8-9. He doesn't really care if he gets called. He's
Paul.
a little bit unlucky in that the big blind's got an ace-10.
Brolin's
Check.
just limped in here. Landauer's got nothing. And
Broden's just limped in. Well, he may well have
Raise.
either saved himself a lot of money here or
25,000 more. 35 total.
this pot could get very big. What does Brolin want to do right now?
Call.
He's announced call. He's going to peel off a flop here, Parg. And he's got position
25,000
on
Well,
the
you
German.
know, Jesse, like, if he'd raised and got re-raised, this pot could be all over. But the fact that he's played the pot the way he's played it, but it's given him a chance to actually hit something here.
Varyavan looking over at Brolin's chips. He's out of position, but with the better hand. And here's the flop. 10! But Brolin has a double gut shot, Parg. 7 or jack would give him the straight.
40,000.
And he's gone all in!
Well, this is a great play from Thomas Brolin. I mean, it doesn't matter whether he gets called or not. It's a beautiful play.
You talk about guts. And he did it so quick, Parg. It looks like a queen, doesn't it?
Well, it looks like an Irish queen.
Varyavan will want to know how much it is. Do you think Varyavan's going to call here?
No, I think. But
144,000 more.
the only thing Thomas could have maybe done was maybe
Parg, the bet is 144.
take another 10 or 15 seconds over it. I mean, Thomas has moved so fast. It kind of looks more like a draw than
144.
if Thomas had maybe thought another 10 seconds. We're splitting hairs here, you know. But if Thomas had thought another 10 or 15 seconds and then moved all in, it'd make this call an awful lot more tricky. But as it is, I mean, it's a great play from Thomas.
Parg, it's 144,000 more, and if Varyavan calls here, he'll only have about 25 or 30,000 left, and if he calls and loses, it'll basically be the match. This could be the most crucial moment for Germany versus Sweden.